Blackstone Audio presents 9 Lives, a Lilydale Mystery by Wendy Corsi Staub. This book is read by Melanie Ewbank. Prologue. June 18, Lilydale, New York. Less than 2 weeks from now, when Lilydale's official summer season is underway, Leona Gatto's guest house will be teeming with overnight visitors. But on this cool and gusty June night, she and Chance the cat have the place all to themselves. The mackerel tabby is lounging on the bay window seat downstairs in the front parlor, watching the world go by on Cottage Row. At this time of year, the world mainly consists of fireflies and the occasional flitting moth, though tonight the breeze has sent all sorts of fascinating things, to a cat, anyway, skittering past the window. Soon, however, the annual human parade will begin. Lilydale might be the tiniest of tiny towns, but as the birthplace of the spiritualist religion well over a century ago, it remains populated almost entirely by psychic mediums. A handful, including Leona, are in residence year-round. Most prefer to spend the rigorous western New York winter elsewhere. They return just ahead of the throng of summer visitors who find their way to the Dale because they're seeking something. A connection to a lost loved one, psychic counseling, physical or spiritual healing. No exception, Leona arrived 15 years ago. Middle-aged and newly widowed, paralyzed by grief and hoping somebody here could connect her to her late husband. Inevitably, somebody did. Her husband's message? That she should stay for a while instead of hurrying back home to Wyoming. "Are you sure Edgar said that?" Leona asked the medium in surprise. They'd built a wonderful life together out west, and she couldn't imagine that he'd want her to abandon it. "Maybe it's not him." "He's wearing a black cowboy hat, and he's very insistent," Patsy Metcalf said with a smile. "He wants me to tell you that it's about time you've come to your senses and put on a practical pair of shoes." "That's Edgar. He was always yelling at me for wearing heels when I travel. But I can't believe he wants me to stay out east. He was born and raised on a ranch, and so was I. Wyoming will always be home." "Remember, my dear, I'm not here to tell you what you expect or even want to hear. I'm here to relay what your loved one wants you to know."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?